At HITEC Dallas 2021, Lodging caught up with hotel technology providers about their current and recent products and solutions. There, Lodging asked about their first and favorite pieces of technology.
You know, my first piece of tech that I really realized that this was going to be a big part of my life going forward was the Apple II Plus. It made playing games, it made programming so simple, and it made storing and recording data so easy.
For me, I think it was probably the simplest CD player that was really that opportunity to build my own experience, to be able to take that music that I wanted to listen to with me everywhere I went. I think that was the big one that really stood out in my mind.
Oh, that's an easy one for me, at least as far as I can recall. It was about probably my 4th or 5th birthday, and my uncle got me a Super Nintendo. So that kind of started me being, I'm not a huge gamer anymore, but you know, it started my gaming hobby. And the Super Nintendo first game was Super Mario Brothers. So I remember just being 4 years old and like thinking this was the coolest thing ever and playing it on the TV like I was in an arcade.
I guess I remember having like an Ericsson phone, like a cell phone that was probably like about as long as like my forearm when you include the antenna. And I remember like texting on it with like one line, and you had to like scroll right along, and I think you were limited to like, what was it, like 156 characters. So I think some of those things remind me like how far technology has come, but also at the time it was just like so amazing to be like a high schooler, like getting their first cell phone and like being able to connect with the outside world, and still on that tiny one-line display. But
oh man, I don't know. I don't even know. It was a TV, I guess. It had antennas on it, and it had a little 4-channel knob. That's about all I remember, and a curved screen and really good reception.
Well, it used to be the digital camera. That was the one thing that went wrong in Y2K, believe it or not. My digital camera set back to 1993. I don't know why.
My first tech was a Sony Walkman. It was a gift from my uncle, and I loved it, and I spent a lot of time with it. But when I was 13, I worked an entire summer and saved money to buy my first Nintendo.
First piece of technology I've owned, hard to recall, but the first piece of technology I really remember, the Casio VL Tone. You guys remember Da Da Da, that song, and I can't remember who did it. But the VL Tone was a little keyboard, and it had a little kind of clicky drum beat, synth beat on it, and that's what they used, and it was this $99, I think it was $99 device. When I heard that, I went out and bought it right away and started noodling on it, and it was a blast. Today it's a child's toy, but there's still a lot of adults who are playing with them, if you can find them on eBay.
I was going to say it's probably back in the video game systems of my youth. I still try to dust off one of those every now and then, but it probably would be my father brought back when I was very young, not Atari, I'm trying to think of the NGO. That was my first piece of gaming machinery that actually had like 3-dimensional graphics. It was the best. So Neo Geo, that's what I'm going to go with.